Reformation movement of the 16th century. The birthplace of the Presbyterian Church. Here we have John Calvin talking about the importance of reform. He believed that we must always be looking for what God wants for us in our lives. To do this, John Calvin and other reformers believed that the church must be reformed and always reforming. The Presbyterian Church took this lesson to heart, which is why, hundreds of years later, we see no significant changes at all. The Presbyterian Church is the same today as it was back at its founding. Essentially. That's because we got it right on the first try and never looked back. And I must say, it is marvelous being a part of a church that is so dependable. Always the same reliable, comfortable church. Oh, that? That's nothing. I mean, sometimes people within the church have different ideas about what God wants for us, but that's fine. Oh, my. It appears this congregation has some thoughts on what should be changed in their church to better fit what God wants. Or, well, some of the congregation has thoughts for what should be changed, and some don't want to change. I'll admit, sometimes it is difficult to know what God wants for our lives. Oh, we found a solution! Put it to a vote. Wonderful. They've talked about change, they'll vote, and then everyone can just move on. Lovely. There, they've voted not to change anything, so now we can all be happy again. What's this? Almost half of the church is leaving. To form a new church? One that will have the changes they originally wanted? Well, I'm shocked. I mean, this is unprecedented. Until this very moment, the church has been in perfect unity since its founding. Yes, over 400 years of stability and... Oh, well, yes, there was the difference of opinion in 1810, where some folks left to form a separate church. And there was the quibble of 1837, which was another parting of ways. Oh, and that's just the kerfuffle of 1861. Not much of a story there. Yes, some people did leave the church, but they came right back in 1983. So it's not as though it were that big of a disagreement. I mean, after 120 years, who can remember what the issue even was? So, as you can see, there really isn't much to report on the history of the Presbyterian Church. It's not a very eventful story, since hardly anything has changed. Generally speaking, we've had it all together from day one. Following God's will.